Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. Happy to be with you. And CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Here's Steve Young. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
What a nice read and play by
sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it. He's going to air one out. And all the way down to the 35.
56. Detroit! Detroit!
Here's Steve Young on 2nd down. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a...
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Man 5-7.
Wentz now on 1st down. He'll get this one off to Sanders. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, and it's a 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
A first carry for the Hall of Famer, Barry Sanders. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. Working from the gun, Wentz. And he's got some... And now a fumble. The ball's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. He had gained really good yardage.
Gone, gone! Gone, gone!
From the gun, Steve Young. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back up. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside. He'll get it up the middle. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. Right now, no questioning the toughness of this Jaguar defense. This is 3rd and goal. They come out here in the eye. They'll try to run it in. It's Williams. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is... Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. 1:57 to go in this first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout.
And on 3rd and 3, they decided to go with a dime package.
Yeah.
6 DBs.
Yeah, you're right. They've got 6 out there.
Hey, empty! Empty! Listen! Sunday, Sunday! Grade 57!
They'll run it now out of the gun. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. Now Wentz on 3rd down. He gets it to Brown. Good play. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the... A final shot before half for Wentz. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20 in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down.
I know some people express surprise when Barry Sanders catches the football because his rushing numbers get most of the attention, but he also contributed in his career in the passing game like we just saw there.
Yeah, he had nearly 3,000 career receiving yards, and I think that gets overshadowed by the over 15,000 rushing yards that Mr. Sanders had. Wentz going to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Jaguars. Barry Sanders, 66 yards. And the Jaguars are back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you.
Here we go with Williams. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville. Williams. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
Brandon, I believe that they were in 4-down territory, and that's what they were thinking. But after the loss, I've got to kick the field goal. No way I'm going to go for it in this situation. But you know some of these coaches, they're extremely unpredictable for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Yeah, that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call, especially when they can make an inbounds tackle.
Yeah, where's Coach Madden when you need him? He always talks about taking what the defense gives you, but sometimes you have to know when you have to take more. That was one of those situations.
Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Wentz now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Wentz. This is caught inside the 15. That goes for a gain of 31. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Ricky Williams.
Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football. Partner, so much for situational football because that's the absolute last thing you want to do when you're protecting a lead in the 4th quarter. Not only do you lose yardage, but you find a way to go out of bounds and stop the clock.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Young off the play fake. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. We're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Young from the shotgun. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Being chased out left. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Just watch their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from...
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. 20, 10, and he'll...
But they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. It's complete to Brown, right side. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 45 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
81.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. And down inside the 15. 3rd and 3. Back to throw. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally. Following the sack, it's 2nd and 18. The busy night continues for Williams. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
This will be taken short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now the first throw in overtime for Young. Eluding the pressure right. Looking deep for him. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former 49er, Deion Sanders. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Still catching our breaths from that electric finish. You get into overtime, that's one thing. It was a great 4 quarters. But then in OT, not only to win it, but to win it on a defensive score. Wow.
Oh, definitely. And I think from now on, we're going to definitely travel someone who can help us because I thought I was going to pass out at the end. Not just getting to the overtime, but the plays in overtime that led to this one, and to finish it on a defensive touchdown, a takeaway that gets into the end zone. I'm not rooting for any.